The true understanding gained from another's experience can be the greatest teacher. I'm sharing the information in this video for all those who continue to carry the emotional scars of abuse, for those who continue to carry someone else's wounds. If you hear nothing else, if you take in only one thing, know that it had nothing to do with you. It happened to you, but had nothing to do with who you are. And it is in your power to release it. I share these powerful messages from family in spirit in the hope that it brings you comfort and healing.
Messages you see displayed were from a variety of other family members who must have known the messages that were yet to come that evening. These are profound in and of themselves. Everything heals if you let it, right? We have to be willing to heal. And of course, that means you have to be ready to heal it, release it. Have no regrets. That came at the end of a discussion about that end of life moment where you transition from this life into the next, just like was described walking through a door into another room. And the point was, have no regrets when you walk through that door. You know, did you do what you intended to do in this life? The next one, you're never going to like all you see, and you can't fix it all. You know, so often because we had no control over what was happening to us, we couldn't fix it, right, at the time. So then I think it's kind of a natural thing to want to just fix others, fix everything. And of course, we have no control over that either, because each of us has to fix or change or heal ourselves, right? Don't throw away the gifts of life. It is a gift. Life is a gift. We chose it. And so I would hope that we all live it to the fullest as we intended. And the last, when people live in the fantasy that things will change, meaning without their action, without them doing anything, give an opinion and walk away from the outcome. You know, again, things are up to each of us. It requires us to change, right? Even if we just change our response, the way we respond, requires us to forgive, requires us to do all these things that have to do with our growth. So give your opinion if you're asked, and then walk away from the outcome. You can't control that either. What you'll hear next are the statements made, the sharing from the abuser in my life. I hope it's helpful.
I thought that we had made peace long ago, but hearing these words really helped me process it all even more, to become even more clear. Saying so many things, and they were just validations of things I believe, such as, we choose our life. The very first statement, I chose a difficult life, but didn't realize it would be that hard. And knowing the life this person led, it was very hard. It was sad to think that at the very end, there was this anxiousness to leave. But again, I can understand when I bring my thoughts back to that time. And I remember being given the gift of feeling their relief when the body was released. The next statement, so true. They were projecting their story on me. It could have been anyone. I was just there. And hearing the confirmations about how they acted and their anxiety, it was, again, very validating. As was hearing that this person was told what they were doing was abusive, and that it was shocking for them to hear that they didn't understand it. That's how much they didn't realize what they were doing. I was blinded by emotion. Such a powerful statement. And then the messages seemed to shift. The one now I see, there is so much more to you than I ever saw in life. Again, it confirmed this person really didn't see me. Yes, I did rise above the abuse. And I'm grateful to hear that they are okay now. I'm also grateful for the hand being extended, that they're here if I need them. The next line surprised me. I don't know if you could forgive me. I wouldn't expect you to forgive me for what I did. I felt like I had forgiven a long time ago. But perhaps I was still holding on to something. And the last one really made me pause and think that the work that I do, this is how they saw it, the work that I do makes up for the negativity they brought into the world. And of course, having the concern not to exhaust myself, trying to make up for that. It gives me so much to think about. And I'm grateful to have those things to contemplate. I hope these words were helpful to share with you. What we have next is a short meditation that will, I hope, help you begin the healing process, or perhaps continue the healing process that you were already in. Whether there was one incident of abuse or a pattern, the emotional scar remains until we are ready to release it and heal it. So let us bring our awareness into our heart, because it is here where you will find the pain, but you will also find the truth of who you are, the beauty of who you are. many emotions can arise. And so we set the intention to be gentle with them, to be non-judgmental, and hopefully to release all we hold that is not ours, including perhaps the fault we felt was ours, and to replace that with the truth about ourselves that wasn't seen by the abuser. The truth, the beauty of the heart, the spirit. And so this is where we focus. And we ask for the grace of understanding of the abuser's own wounds. We ask for the strength to forgive. And we ask that we replace all that we let go with love. Love for yourself, love you feel you may have had withheld from you. Replace it. There is so much love in the universe for you. So just sit for a moment and imagine that on the in-breath, the love that exists for you fills the body, fills the mind, soothes the soul. And with the exhalation, allow all those emotions, whatever they may be, to release. Know that this is a process, but it's a process that you are so worthy to take. You deserve this time. We want to look back with no regrets. We want to remember that everything heals if we allow it. So set the intention and express the willingness to allow it. Just let the breath flow in and flow out. Everything heals if you allow it.
As you gently come out of the meditation, let yourself sit for a few moments. Just be with the experience. And whether this is the beginning of your healing process or a point during a process you've already begun, I hope that you found this helpful.